Right, guys, we're back again. It's the Manchester Derby, Man City versus Man United at City's home ground. Uh, some Let's go through the lineups. I guess Donnarumma starting for Man City, and on United's front, we finally have Benjamin Sesko starting after so long. Ruben Amorim's finally decided that Sesko can start in the Premier League game. Uh, Although good news, as most of y'all will be aware, uh, as most of you will be aware, Onana has gone on loan to Trabzonspor in Turkey. But that doesn't mean that Sene Lemons automatically starts. It's still Altay Binder in goal for today. We're still in with Amorim's famous 3-4-3. I guess it's a more of a YOLO, just stick with the guns and YOLO sort of performance. The good thing, Mazraoui starts on the right. Emery's choosing to start with Ugarte. That's brave, I suppose. I've just come off the unsuccessful hate watch of Liverpool versus Burnley, and as much as they were giving us some stick for having to rely on a penalty in the dying minutes of the game to eke out the win against Burnley, guess who now needs a last minute penalty against a 10-man Burnley to eke out their win? So as the match is getting started, let me just get ready to start the clock. Binder has made his mistakes, but I still feel comfortable seeing him in goal over Onana. I think we can all agree on that. It's just that we have to wait uh, for yet another game before we can see our new goalkeeper in action. So there's a tribute there going on for Ricky Hutton MBE. The tributes just ended, and we're just waiting for kickoff. It's gonna be Man United who kick off. Man City is still in their huddle. I'll be honest, I'm not looking for a victory here, but as long as United put up a good fight, that'll be enough for me to appease myself. Okay, so the change in plans is going to be it's going to be City who's going to kick off. The referee's blowing his whistle, and we're off. So City has kicked off here. Down the left, they try to find Haaland. Unable to. The defense is scrambling. United's defense is scrambling. Jeremy Doku has found Erling Haaland. Ooh. That was really close at 17 seconds there. Haaland just inches away from finding the net. At quite a tight angle, I might add. Altay Binder really doing the best. Couldn't have asked any more from him if that had gone in. That's a goal kick from Binder. A searching one, but it's picked up by Nico Lewis. Oh, sorry, Nico O'Reilly of Man City. He's gone out for a United throw-in. It's back with Lenny Yoro, Matthias de Ligt. The ball's loose. Possession back with City. Ball's being played back to Donnarumma. City still in possession. That's a cutting pass through the United defense. But it's been given offside here. Tijani Reinders being caught offside. Just a bit of a piece of trivia. So I've come to find out recently that Josko Guardiola's name is the equivalent of Pep Guardiola's name in Josko's language. So basically they have the same name in each of their respective languages. So it's going to be a free kick here. Patrick Dogu winning the free kick for Man United. Close to the halfway line is taken quickly. Mbuemo in possession. It's gone out of play for a United throw-in. As it stands, the statistics are that Manchester City have a 66% chance of winning this match. I guess it's better than it being a 70 or 80%. Possession's back with City. Patrick Dogu wins the ball. Bruno Fernandes with a searching cross which finds Mbuemo. Benjamin Sesko takes a shot. Easily saved by Donnarumma. Or rather, Donnarumma makes the save looks easy. That's a good turn by Sesko, who actually manages to take a shot from from being closed down. It's Mbuemo putting on the pressure. Mazraoui with a cross, palmed away by Donnarumma. Now it's with Haaland. And it's Jeremy Doku racing with Lenny Yoro for possession. Ball's gone out of play. Doku's claiming that the ball has come off Lenny Yoro, but seems it's going to be a goal kick. So as you can see, I've got these two guys up here on my background. I think they too are going to have a very big contribution in their respective teams' performance. As it is, Donnarumma has already made two big saves here in the opening 5 minutes of the Manchester derby. going to be a throw in for Man City deep in their own half with Cushion off to take the throw in. Was picked up by Luke Shaw. Comes off Man City for a United throw in to be taken by Patrick Dogu. It's Luke Shaw in possession. Plays it back to Binder. Binder's taking a bit too long to make that clearance. And that's Matthias de Ligt recovering from a slip. The ball was for Mbuemo, but it was a bit too much power, and the ball has gone out for a City throw in. Taken by Nico O'Reilly. It's going to be a United throw in. Luke Shaw's in possession. Back to Altai Binder. Lenny Yoro. Back to Binder. Binder's lost possession here. But he's made up for the mistake. That was almost Erling Haaland capitalizing on that mistake there. That is the kind of mistake that Onana probably wouldn't have recovered from. Lenny Yoro in possession for United. There's nowhere to go. It's back to Binder. United lose possession from Patrick Dogu. But they've recovered. Benjamin Sesko is racing down. City recover possession as Mbuemo fails to get onto that pass from Benjamin Sesko. The ball meant for Jeremy Doku, but it's gone out of play for a United throw-in. The Giant Rangers just putting a bit too much power on that pass there. It's United in possession. Brian Mbuemo tries to find... Oh no, my TV is just giving a bit of a problem. Oh, thank goodness. Okay, the signal's back, but that chance came to nothing. But the ball's still in possession with United. Matthias de Ligt. Lenny Yoro. Mazraoui is being pulled down there by Nico O'Reilly. It's going to be a free kick to United. To be taken by Lenny Yoro. There's a looping ball in aim of Sesko, who barely got onto it, but it's Patrick Dogu in possession. It's been pulled back. The referee's gonna... It's pulled back by Bernardo Silva, and the referee's gonna give a free kick here. Sesko's height is really coming into a bit of an advantage for us here. So it's been a promising opening 10 minutes, approximately. This free kick at the left side, on the left of United's attack, is going to be taken by Mbuemo at the edge of City's penalty box. Mbumo, sorry. I'm trying to get that pronunciation. So Mbumo to take the free kick, floats it in. It's picked up by City. Cleared away by Bernardo Silva. But possession recovered by Man United. Man United still in possession, but there's a wayward pass and possession's picked up by City. So it seems to be that so far United's game plan is simply to deliver aerial balls to Benjamin Sesko and hope he gets on the end of it. It's gone out for a City throw in. The referee's changed his mind. There's going to be a United throw in now. Jeremy Doku now on the left for Man City. City still in possession in the middle of the park there. Jeremy Doku. City still in possession. Looking for a way through here. Bernardo Silva on the right. There's Patrick Dorgu trying to close him down. Bernardo Silva loops it in. There's a misplaced pass from Man City's number 4. Tijani Reindeers again trying to find Jeremy Doku. Gets an awkward touch on the ball which curves outwards out of play for a United throw in. It's going to be taken by Mazraoui. It's a City throw in, quickly taken there. It's played back to Donnarumma. City just looking to keep possession. Seems their aim of the game is to draw United's attackers to them, to try and tire them out and try to have a quick burst on the counter. It's a free kick to City, quickly taken. But Mazraoui has dispossessed City. It's now Ahmad. But Ahmad's cross has been intercepted by Donnarumma. It's gonna play for a United throw in. Rodri unable to control the pass there. That's a huge clearance from Altai Binder just booted it down the field. It's gone out for a City throw in. Meanwhile, Phil Foden's on the ground complaining that Matthias de Ligt has caused a foul, but his claims is being brushed away by the referee, who's gotten them to proceed on with the throw-in. Dispossessed by Lenny Yoro, who slips as he clears the ball. City back in possession. Alright, United on the front foot here. Bruno Fernandes finds Patrick Dorgu. It's a looping cross from Ahmad. Tries a bicycle kick but couldn't find the right connections. City's picked up the ball. Jeremy Doku's been brought down by Mazraoui, who holds his hands up as an admission. Free kick's been given, but not sure if there's going to be a card. That was a good cross from Patrick Dorgu, though. Ahmad trying the spectacular with the overhead kick, but didn't get the right connection. So it's possession still with City here. Deep in their half. That's one hell of a cross to Bernardo Silva on the right for Man City. It's Jeremy Doku whizzing past, but it's crossed his... Phil Foden gets on the end of that cross and heads it in past Altai Binder. Man City 1, Man United 0. Fuck's sakes, man. At 17 minutes 27 seconds, Man City find the lead through Phil Foden. I mean, as the cross went through, I think we all knew there was no way Altai Binder was going to get onto that. That was great work from, I think there's Jeremy Doku, to get past 3 of United's defenders. Whips in across to what can be only described as the literal center of United's penalty box, where Phil Foden had so much of space to connect onto a header and send the ball flying past Altai Binder. Send the ball flying past Altai Binder's right. Ahmad should have taken a touch to bring the ball down. Ash 23, Man United. Yep, I agree. Ahmad should have taken a touch. Doku a bit lucky to get the ball back. Yeah, well, he's going to say he planned it. But United are on the counter again. So Ahmad's been brought down by Phil Foden there. Might be a free kick. Bruno Fernandes and Phil Foden are having a few choice words there. After a promising first 10 minutes, at approximately the 20-minute mark, after a promising 10 minutes for Man United, it's at approximately at 20 minutes, it's Man City who has taken the lead, who are in the lead. City in possession with a throw-in. That was meant for Haaland. Haaland gets past Luke Shaw. But at the end, dispossessed, and it's gone out for a Man United throw-in. to be taken by Luke Shaw. City in possession. Bernardo Silva. Dispossessed. Bruno Fernandes. But the ball's gone out for a City throw in. Bruno Fernandes losing possession of the ball. It's going to be a City throw in. Taken by Kushanov. Ball's gone out for another throw in for City. Erling Haaland in United's penalty box. It's cleared by Matthias de Ligt for a City corner. Already 1-0 down. It's not the best time to be conceding corners with so much of the game left to go. If City get another one from this corner, it's going to be a very big uphill battle. The corner's taken. Cleared away by United's defense. Possession with City, played all the way back to Donnarumma. City in possession. It's on the left with Jeremy Doku. He cuts in again. Oh. That was a shot by Tijani Reinders, scooped up by Altai Binder there. He initially parried away the ball, but thank goodness there were only United defenders back where he had in the way of where he had parried the ball into, allowing him time to recover the ball. Ugarte over Case, a good choice. Wow, that's a tough one, man. I guess in terms of pace, I guess Ugarte has pace over Casemiro, but I think if he brings on Casemiro towards the end, about 60-65 minutes, I think Case might be able to put in a good shift. So it's City still in possession. United, as usual, after a promising first 10 minutes and conceding within the first 20, they're now a bit hesitant on the attack. City is just making them run while playing keep ball. It's Mbeumo trying to pressurize Donnarumma into a first touch clearance. Haaland in possession with only the three at the back now. Haaland finds Bernardo Silva, Try to put Haaland back, but it's cleared by the United defense. Oh, thank goodness. Whew. Oh, my goodness. Guys, do I really need this much pressure on a Sunday night? I should be sleeping and getting ready for work. City in possession. It's a City throw in to be taken by Kushnov deep in their half. That's a wide cross from Phil Foden trying to find Jeremy Doku, but the ball's gone out for a United throw in. So that's 2 out of 3 crosses from the middle of the park from both Tijani Reinders and Phil Foden trying to find Jeremy Doku, but ultimately unable to. At this point, I'm not sure if they are misplacing the pass, or if they're misplacing the cross, or if Doku himself is unable to get onto the end of it. So at this stage, it seems like Man City have 64% possession compared to United's 36. So obviously it's very bad. But we're on the break now. United with Mbuemo pumps the ball in, but it's headed away by City's defense. But United still in possession. Patrick Dorgu finding Luke Shaw. Luke Shaw has a tendency to slow down the game. Not sure why, but that seems to be his thing. The moment Dorgu finds him at the back, he just pauses and wait for the City players to get their shape back. It's really considerate of him, given that this is a derby match. That's Ugarte, who has fined Mbuemo, who's onside. Oh my goodness. I don't believe this. He actually was onside with nobody near him. Oh no, I think this might actually be offside. But the flag had stayed down. Yeah, so it's onside, but he's just skied it. Oh my goodness. This is gonna be a long game, guys. City in possession, still at the back. Guys, for the 3 of y'all who are here, first of all, thanks very much. But if you're actually interested in other forms of entertainment, Nagaraja Studios are on TikTok as well. We do memes and other funny videos, but most of our content are currently in Tamil. But we do have English content here and there. We're trying to capture the bilingual market here in Singapore. That's a tussle for the ball here. It's gone out of play, but it's gonna be a City free kick. A City throw in. Some of my more memorable uh, Man United derbies are from, well, one of it is from when Liverpool legend Michael Owen was playing for us, and he scored what I think was a it was in the dying embers of the game, and he scored the winner. And of course, our most recent FA Cup final victory against Man City. People might argue that it wasn't Ederson in goal, it was Ortega, and we kind of lucked out with that. But hey, that's football, you know what I mean? We were playing with all youngsters, Kobe Mainu and the current Chelsea player Alexander Garnacho. Oh wait, it's Mbeumo has found his way in. It's at the edge of the box. It's going to be a cross from Mbeumo. It's Patrick Dogu with the chested the ball back in. It's cleared by the City defense. But possession still with United. No creativity here. It just seems to be intent on just keeping possession. Matthias de Ligt with a looping cross for Mbeumo. Mbeumo in possession. Now it's Bruno Fernandes back to Matthias de Ligt. Luke Shaw. Bernardo Silva is charging down. Matthias de Ligt. That's Mazraoui. It's Benjamin Šeško. Saved by Donnarumma, but there seems to be claims of a handball. They're saying that Benjamin Šeško's first touch didn't come off his shoulder, but came off his arm instead. But the replays seem to suggest that it's just got him here. Oh well, the other side, it's got him here. It's a goal kick from Donnarumma. Haaland's tried to control that, but United have recovered possession. So that's the ball's been pumped up, trying to find Patrick Dogu, who's been brought down here by Kushanov. The referee seemed to say that, look, I've seen you just elbow into him. It's going to be a free kick. Yep. And the replay seems to agree with the referee, or the referee's assessment. Kushanov has just gone in, barging into the back of Patrick Dogu there. It's no card for Kushanov. Just a warning. So this time, the free kick at the left of City's penalty box, instead of Bryan Mbeumo, is going to be taken by Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes with the free kick. Nobody got onto the end of it. It's gone straight into the hands of Donnarumma, who quickly puts it back into play. City in possession. There's going to be a free kick. It's deemed that it's a foul on Rodri. Who must we get in Jan? I think we all know we need a midfielder, but I have no idea who United could possibly bring in, because it seems that 110 million, 120 million for Baleba of Brighton was not enough for Brighton to part ways with him. As usual, the United tax has done us in. Benjamin Sesko in possession, tries to find Mbumo, but I think Mbumo was anticipating the pass in a different direction, and the ball's gone back to City in possession here. So Ash, you want to tell us how and when you started supporting Man United? And since you are the only one commenting, just give us a brief lowdown of your love affair with Man United. Maybe the first game you ever watched live, how old you were when you were possessed by the devils, shall we say. It's Mazraoui, Luke Shaw, Patrick Dogu, Luke Shaw again, or rather, Ash, who do you think we should get in Jan? That's a through pass from City intercepted by Matthias de Ligt. A clearance from Mazraoui. Mbumo has been brought down, but the play is carried on. City in possession. It's Bernardo Silva. It's back to Kushinov. It's a cross back to Bernardo Silva. Tries to get past Patrick Dogu. It's unsuccessful. He's gone out for a City throw in. The ball's thrown straight into the penalty box. Nobody's there. Haaland's being marked by Lenny Yoro, who manages to get the ball out of the box. Whew. Our defense's positioning is just horrendous. It's Patrick Dog. It's Jeremy Doku on the left for Man City. It's a back and forth between Tijani Reinders and Jeremy Doku. Reinders again. Man City still in possession. Reinders. Whoo. That's an effort from Nico O'Reilly on the edge of United's penalty box, but it's just gone. That's been skied, gone into row Z. Thank goodness for that. It's just an awkward contact, not the contact that he would have liked. It's a goal kick from Altai Binder. Yes, definitely a CM Baleba is a good choice. May prefer Wharton. So that's Adam Wharton from Crystal Palace. Yeah, sure. That's a decent signing. I think the guy that Palace brought on in the final, who's eventually scored the winning penalty, Justin Devaney. I mean, he didn't play for a very long time, but he did show some glimpses of potential there. Mazraoui's gotten past O'Reilly, but he's been dispossessed and the ball's back with City. So as we are reaching halftime here, it's about 5 minutes left in regulation time. No news yet on extra time. At 40 minutes, it is Man City 1, Man United 0. Jeremy Doku again unable to get onto the end of a pass. It's gone up for a throw in. It's going to be United's throw in. Mazraoui with a searching cross that's got onto Ahmad. The City's defense have come back into position, but United still in possession here. Luke Shaw, the entire City team is back now. Bruno Fernandes finds Patrick Dogu, puts it back for Luke Shaw, loops it in. Cleared away by City's defense. Damn goodness. Fuck. Ahmad, Mazraoui, Ahmad again. Bruno Fernandes tries to find Mbumo, but the ball's cut out by City's defense, and it's a free kick for City. It's Patrick Dogu on the left for United. Ball's come off, cushion off, for what is going to be a corner, I believe, for Man United. Yep, it's going to be a corner with about a minute left in regulation time here in the first half. It's Bruno Fernandes to take the corner. Fernandes. Oh wait, no. There's been some hold up here. So Kushanov and Matthias De Ligt are being given a talking to. So De Ligt is complaining of being physically held back by Kushanov. Kushanov wrapping his arms around him and wrapping his arms around him and restricting movement. It's Bruno Fernandes retaking the corner. It's been punched away by Donnarumma. Picked up by Mazraoui. Patrick Dogu has been brought down on the right of United's attack, just slightly outside the penalty box. It's going to be a free kick. So I think what's really clever about Doggo's play in general is his positioning. He uses his first touch to move the ball a significant distance away as as City's players are approaching, and when either one of them makes contact with him, he goes down and it's a free kick. It's a pretty clever play, I would say. It's going to be Umbumo to take this free kick. I don't see how anybody is going to get onto the end of that. I mean, nothing wrong with Mbumo's cross. It's just that United's positioning, the positioning of United's players, just horrible. And that is that. It's the end of the first half here. Let me just stop the time. Reset that. So we are officially in the break. Going into the break is Man City 1, Manchester United 0. Okay, so we're in the break now. Okay, let's before we dive into some halftime analysis, just some advertisements, I would say. Uh, Nagaraja Studios, we are also on TikTok as well as Instagram. You can just look us up at Nagaraja Studios on both platforms. Uh, this YouTube channel is primarily for such live watch alongs, as well as video gameplay, where as and when I have the time to play. uh, the TikTok and Instagram is more for memes and content, comedy content that I personally create myself, or rather we here in Nagaraja. Excuse me, we here in Nagaraja Studios create. So we're trying to grow into just all round entertainment, really. So if you are watching this live or in a replay, on a rewatch, do visit us at Nagaraja Studios on both TikTok and Instagram. If you'd like to show us your support, please do contribute. Please do show us your support by buying us a coffee. The link is in description. When you do, if you do make your contributions, please do leave your social media handles and any messages that you might want to be read out in the next live watch along, which would be, let me see, which would be next week actually, September 21st, Man United versus Chelsea. Subject to any other plans I may have, the next watch along should proceed as per normal. So to actually to catch up on if or not the next live watch along will be happening, we usually do advertise on our Instagram page at Nagaraja Studios. Usually a day before match day or in the morning, a few hours before match day, the advertisements will go up. So that's when you'll actually know if the watch along is happening or not. Okay, first half analysis. Although United are losing, this is a far better performance, a lot more cohesion in the team than we have seen during Ten Hag's reign. The only drawback is that the only drawback between Amorim's tenure here at Man United and Erik Ten Hag's disastrous reign at Man United is that despite his failures, Erik Ten Hag has actually won 2 domestic trophies, being the League Cup and the FA Cup, while Amorim has yet to win his first. But then again, Amorim has yet to have his first full season. This would be his first full season. To give him credit, he stuck to his guns, but when the guns are not firing, when the ammo seems to be not loaded into the gun, should he then be choosing other forms of machinery, other forms of other weapons? You know, that's a metaphor for other formations. I would think a lot of United fans, the gripe is that his 3-4-3 worked in Portugal in their Premier League. Not to take anything away from the Portuguese Premier League, but or the Primeira Liga, I think that they're called. Not to take away anything from them, but first of all, there's a lesser number of teams in the Premier League, so their seasons are usually shorter, as well as the fact that I think apart from Benfica and Sporting Lisbon and Porto, for that matter, uh, the other teams that comprise the Premier Liga are not particularly successful. It's mostly a three-horse race in Portugal. But coming back to the performance, Man United's performance. Uh, okay, I think let's start with the players. Patrick Dogu, as I earlier mentioned, Patrick Dogu has been probably putting in the most effort. Patrick Dogu and Mbumo, Brian Mbumo, making some tireless runs down both flanks. Benjamin Sesko he seems to be the only one who he is a bit creative, but unfortunately by the time the ball gets to him, he's being closed down by at least 3 City defenders. But he still manages. He's got the physical strength to hold them off and try and get a pass off. And he did manage one shot, which unfortunately was quite easily tamed by Gianluigi Donnarumma. In fact, I think to be fair, Donnarumma kind of made it look easy, but I think any other keeper would have had a problem trying to bring that shot down. So that's that. But okay, Altay Bayender has been average, I would say. Uh, of course, there's the goal he conceded, but I wouldn't say that's entirely his fault because I think it's kind of let down by the defense there. But there was another shot, if you recall, where he parried the shot when he should have been either trying to catch it or at the very least parry it away from the center of the goal. You see, he put it out for a corner, or at least put it directly into the legs of a United defender. But to his credit, he recovered quickly only because the City players weren't in a position to take advantage of that mistake. So that could have easily been 2-0 to City. And our defense, apart from conceding the goal, they look quite comfortable, pretty okay, save for a few scrappy moments here and there. Generally, Patrick Dogu has been able to keep Bernardo Silva slightly a bit quiet. Mazraoui and Jeremy Doku are going head to head. Otherwise, Tijani Reinders for City seems to be having a bit of an off day, with some wayward passes and some bad first touches. City's defense is quite solid. I think the Donnarumma's presence is making their back four feel a bit comfortable. So, and of course, Phil Foden with the goal. That was, I mean, he had, despite the fact that he had a lot of space, there was quite a header in from close distance. So the pitch is getting ready for the start of the second half. Let me just get the clock here up to speed. The players are just making their way back onto the pitch. Honestly, I can't wait for Sheshko to get his first Premier League goal in his in a full or in a game where he starts really. I think once he breaks the duck, right? Not the duck, but once he just gets his first goal, I think it's the goals will start flowing in after that. Comparatively to Hoyland, I feel Sheshko's profile. I think he has a better chance of succeeding in the Premier League. Because if you compare him to Haaland, they both have a similar stature, build, strength, and speed wise, pretty similar. And looks like it's gonna be Ryan Mbumo who's gonna kick things off in the second half here at the Etihad Stadium. Here's hoping for a change of luck for Manchester United. The referee is just getting some adjustments there from his assistant. Or that's the linesman is getting some adjustments there. And here we are, kicking off the second half here at the Etihad Stadium. Manchester City 1, Man United 0. I'm currently in a FPL league, the Fantasy Premier League, with three of my buddies, and all of us are Man United fans. It's just that I'm the only one who's got both Embuemo and Sheshko in my team for this game week. Two of them only have Embuemo, and the last guy has no Man United players at all, and it's a great start here. Ooh. 1 minute in, and Patrick Dogu is almost whipped the ball in, but it's gone out for a corner. So for those of you all who've come back after the break, please do follow us on TikTok and Instagram. We usually post details of the corner is being taken by Bruno Fernandes, and it's cleared by City's defense. Ahmad back to Bruno Fernandes, whips it in, and it's cleared by Haaland. Haaland is back in this City's box in defense. Possession still with Man United. Luke Shaw. Patrick Dogu has a bit of space here. Whips it in, cleared away again by Erling Haaland. Patrick Dogu, Ahmad, the ball's whipped in. Umbumo's got on the end of it. Puts it back to Mazraoui. Back with Mbumo again. Mazraoui's in the penalty box. Mbumo. Bruno Fernandes lifts the ball in, but it's cleared by City's defense, and now it's back with Altay Binder. So before the game got a bit little interesting there, like I was saying, those of you all who have come back after the break, after the halftime break, please do follow us at Nagaraja Studios on both TikTok and Instagram. We usually advertise the live watch-alongs on our Instagram page. Our TikTok page is more for memes and funny videos. We do on our TikTok page. We do funny videos, comedy videos in both English and Tamil, in an attempt to capture the a bilingual market here in Singapore. So it's Mazraoui has gone down here uh, in a collision with City's defense. It seems he's gotten a knee to the face here, but he's up and running. So if you do like if you do like our content here in the live watch along, please do support us by buying us a coffee in the link in description. And if you do make a contribution, please do leave your social media handles as well as any messages and shout outs you would like to see in our next watch along. Kind of like a delayed super chat that you would see on. It's kind of like a super chat that you would see on AFTV. It's just that it's instead of it being read out live, it's just going to be a bit delayed because haven't figured out how to put the donations, the notifications for the donations on the live screen yet. It's Patrick Dogu here on the edge of the city's penalty box. Bruno Fernandes. Patrick Dogu's in the box. It's been dispossessed by Man City's defense. Whew. Okay. At least the start of the second half is a bit promising. Matthias de Ligt in possession. Lenny Yoro. That's a searching pass from Bruno Fernandes, but it's just gone out for a goal kick. Ruben Amorim is visibly tense again here at the sidelines here at the Etihad Stadium. It's a goal kick for Man City. Nico O'Reilly pumping down the ball in search of Erling Haaland, but it's just gone out of play for a Manchester United throw-in to be taken by Mazraoui. Yep. Agreed. The last game against Burnley was a really unfortunate time for Cunha to have suffered his injury. And it's Erling Haaland here! Damn it! It's, at 52 minutes, Erling Haaland has netted what is City's second goal of the night. Man City 2, Manchester United 0 here at the Etihad. So yeah, missing Cunha, yep. The previous game against Burnley was a really unfortunate time for Cunha to suffer his injury. It's a hamstring injury from what I understand. So there's no clear date as to his return just yet. See, Harlan has just made use of his physical strength here to just hold off Luke Shaw, who is just unable to do anything to hold him off. Altai Binder could have done a bit better. That run by Harlan breaking the lines between Shaw and Delete, that's world class. Yep, agreed. No arguments there. I think Luke Shaw has shown himself to be a pretty weak link for a few years now. And it's quite annoying that we've let, what's his name? Alvaro Fernandez or Alvaro Carreras? I can't remember, the left back who's now with Real Madrid. He was on our books, but we let him go on. We sold him to Real Madrid, and he's having a great career right now. That is yet another mistake from Erik ten Hag. The ball's back with Donnarumma. That's Nico O'Reilly with the clearance, picked up by Lenny Yoro. Mazraoui plays it back to Altai Binder. The clearance is intercepted by City. It's Haaland again. Oh, that could have been City's third, but oh my god. I think I'm having like chest pains, guys. That could have been City's third, but it comes off the post and City were just unable to put it into the back of the net. United really lucky to be let off. Haaland gets past Altai Binder, just comes off the post, cleared off by Lenny Yoro, and they just couldn't get it in. We were really lucky that Haaland's attempt nutmegged Matthias de Ligt. It could have just easily come off Matthias de Ligt to be our own goal. Really lucky there. This is leading to a possible thrashing. You're telling me. That's prop a 0.9 miss. I'll be honest, I don't know how that's calculated, man. It's Mazraoui. Bumo. Bruno Fernandes lifts it up. Cleared by City's defense. Haaland. Jeremy Doku. He finds Haaland again. But that's an interception by Luke Shaw. Brian Mbumo. Ahmad to Patrick Dogu. Bruno Fernandes lifts it in, but cleared by City's defense. Not sure if Haaland is tired of his suffered some sort of injury from the challenge from Luke Shaw. It's Brian Mbumo. Mazraoui. Lenny Yoro dispossessing City of possession. A boom has been brought down. No, has been no whistle, but Ugarte has gone clashing into the Giant Rangers there. There's going to be a city free kick. Ridiculous. It's a cup I got from my visit to Old Trafford. Caught a game. It's last year, I think. I caught a game from between United and Chelsea. Ended in a 1-0 draw. Managed to bring my dad to the Holy Grail, to our Holy Grail. That was a kind of achievement, a life achievement for me. To be able to say that, hey, I brought my dad to Old Trafford. So it's City here in possession, happy to keep possession, being 2-0 up at approximately 60 minutes. It's a comfortable position to be in. That is a clattering clearance from Manuel Ugarte. I hope Amorim does bring on some substitutes at the 60 to 70 minute mark. I think Sheshko can be kept on the field. I think I would honestly, I honestly feel Bruno Fernandes has to be replaced. He's been pretty quiet all game, as I think as Ash has rightfully pointed out as well. I think overall, if this formation by Amorim, this 3-4-3, there isn't a position that is cut out for Bruno. Like if you see the Liverpool and Burnley game, I think both of them adopted a 4-2-3-1. Bruno would be perfect for in the middle of the three for that 4-2-3-1 were Amorim to choose to play such a formation. Oh, ooh, that was a that was from a cross from that was a cross from Patrick Dogu. There's a huge swing from Brian Mbumo there. Donnarumma gets a hand on it, makes it look like such an easy save. Okay, so there are some substitutions being made here while waiting for the corner to line up. Harry Maguire and Kobe Mainu are coming on, and it's Lenny Yoro and Mazraoui who are being brought off here. Maguire is just being brought on just on time, just in time for a corner. You see where these United players are standing. All the City players are in front of them. How is the corner going to reach these guys? The corner's been thrown in. Yep, easily picked up by City's defense. But United back in possession here. But Patrick Dogu's onside. I mean, not Patrick Dogu's offside. Donnarumma's goal kick goes out for a United throw-in. See, that's the thing. I don't understand this concept of oh, the players we bought uh, are not ready to be thrown in for a full 90 just yet. I mean, look what Arsenal did with Gyökeres. I mean, they did had a preseason game with him first, but these guys they're not like youth players, you know, where they should be given time to develop and all. These players being bought are already seasoned professionals. Why can't you just throw them into the game? And it's City down with Bernardo Silva. That is Haaland with yet another effort, but this time comfortably caught by Altay Binder. Ooh. I think if that was put in by Haaland, that would just have been the end. That is delete. So with Euro being brought off, Maguire is now the center of the defense, and sorry, with Mazraoui being brought off and Euro, Maguire is now in the heart of the defense, and Matthias de Ligt is now on the right. That is a searching cross intended for either Mbuemo or Ahmad, but it's gone safely to the feet of Gianluigi Donnarumma. I'm not sure how I feel about this new 8-second, where this new rule where the goalkeeper can hold on to the ball for 8 seconds. I guess it has its pros and cons. Okay, so the second half possession has been 64% to Man United so far, 36 to Man City. Even with that lesser possession, they've still managed to go ahead and score another one. It's Ahmad on the right for Manchester United. It's gone down here, but plays being waved off. Okay, and Jeremy Doku has just run the ball out of play. It's going to be a United throw-in. "66 minutes. It's still Man City 2, Manchester United 0. It's Ahmad at on the right for Manchester United. Ryan Mbumo whips it in straight into the gloves of Gianluigi Donnarumma. There is no creativity from the United midfield and attack. The game plan seems to be run all the way down to at the edge of the penalty box and try to whip it in and see if somebody's at the end of it. That is quite reminiscent of what Antonio Valencia used to do, but he did it a lot better. He actually managed to get the cross off into the box. Patrick Dorgu on the left for United, but dispossessed there by City's defense. Jeremy Doku has been brought down here, but plays it's play on. And Bruno Fernandes, Ahmad, and Mbumo back to Kobe Mainu, Manuel Ugarte, Luke Shaw. Luke Shaw's been dispossessed. Haaland must definitely be offside here, but the flag has stayed down. It's still Haaland. And It's 3 for Man City at 68 minutes here. I was very confident that was offside though. This is just terrible. Should have just gone to bed. But no. This is what you do. You support your team even when they're shit. You see, he must be offside. How is he onside? I don't understand this. How is he onside? He's yards in front of the last defender. This is clearly offside, man. How is this goal standard? How is this goal stood, man? No offside in their own half. Oh, maybe that's why. In their own half, really? Is that a thing? Ah, I don't know that. It's Kobe Mino in possession for Man United. Okay, I gotta say at this point, right? I think Amorim has really got to change the formation, because it's not that these guys are not showing any sort of effort. The players are trying their best, but this formation is just not working. Like it may work with other teams and other players, but when the formation is not working, these guys, why don't you just change and find something that works? There is a huge cross, but has been dispossessed by City's defense. See, again, Bruno Fernandes is out of position. Yes, no offside. Remember Torres versus Barcelona. Ew. Come on, guys. You guys can at least score one. Don't let it end 3-0. But then if they do, Amorim might use that to justify sticking to this formation. It's Bruno Fernandes down on the left. Patrick Dogu whips it in. Amad Diallo still in possession. Tries a shot, but it's deflected off the City's defense. Manuel Ugarte in possession. He tries a shot, and it's gone off. It's gone out for a goal kick. 18 minutes left, and there seems to be no way back for Man United here. United scrambling back and for possession. The ball's back with Altai Binder. It's booted up by Binder. Ball fails to find Sheshko. Possession still being scrambled for. It's now back with United. Ahmad Diallo on the right. Time for Ari to go. Sosha was let go with much less time performing badly. I wouldn't say it's time for him to go. He just has to be. He just has to be less stubborn and just change the formation and just find something else that works. He is good with the media. That is something that Ten Hag wasn't. And Solskjaer also lacked at times. But of course, being good with the media is not the only part of this job. It's Haaland in possession. He has found yet another City player. It might be four. Oh, that was Tijani Reindeers with what would have been four for Man City, but like I said earlier, he seems to be having a bit of bad form this entire game. That is also shown by how he scuffed this shot here. It's going to be a substitution here for City. Two substitutions here for City. So Rodri coming off. Followed by Jeremy Doku. Being replaced by Gonzalez and Savinho. It's a free kick to Man United. "14 minutes left. This free kick is taken. Again, yet another aimless free kick. Bruno Fernandes recovering possession. Brian Mbumo in the penalty box. It's cleared away by Erling Haaland. How is this guy all over the bloody place, man? You see how organized City are and how disorganized United are in comparison. Ball's back with possession with Man United. Harry Maguire on the ball. Been looped in, but Kushanov outpaced Patrick Dogu to the ball. Possession's now with City. There must be something that City are doing in their training or in the diet that they give the players that there must be something illegal going on. How are these guys not tired? Ridiculous. Oh, excellent play from Kobe Mainu to retain possession. He's found Patrick Dogu, but Dogu's cross is blocked by Kushinov and it's gathered by Gianluigi Donnarumma. It's a flash of brilliance by Kobe Mainu there. Amad Diallo in possession. Kobe Mainu. Matthias de Ligt, Harry Maguire. Matthias de Ligt again. Amad Diallo. Manuel Ugarte to Bruno Fernandes. Ball's been whipped in. Bruno. Oh my goodness. That was the ball whipped in by Patrick Dogu, but the shot's been skied by Brian Mbumo. So at 79 minutes, reaching the 80th minute, it seems that Joshua Zirkzee and Casemiro are going to come on. It's Benjamin Šeško making way for Joshua Zirkzee. It's going to be Manuel Ugarte who makes way for Casemiro. So that's Šeško's night that is drawn to a close here. Yet another game where he is yet to open the scoring, open his account here at Manchester United in the Premier League. So as we have moved into the last 10 minutes, of the game, this is yet another reminder that if you are a fan of Manchester United and you'd like to see more of this content, do support us by buying us a coffee. In the link below, do show your support. Any amount is appreciated. Or even if you're a rival fan and you love to see more of the tears of a United fan, you can also contribute. Please do contribute at the link in description. Any amount will be helpful towards helping us make a better production in future. Amad Diallo, Brian Mbumo in the box, loses possession to Man City but recovers it. Brian Mbumo! Oh, that was close. That was probably his best attempt in the second half. Whew, that was close. Unlucky. So it's not easy, as you can see, it's not a lack of effort or a want to try. I think it's just this formation. These players, their talent, their physicality and everything, it is just not cut out for this formation. That's a pass by Kobe Mainu that's been intercepted by City's defense, but the ball has rolled to Amad Diallo. Still Diallo, dispossessed by City. It's a clearance by City. Both Haaland and Maguire racing for the ball. Maguire reaches it first, puts it back to Altai Binder. Haaland still running after the ball. Luke Shaw playing a dangerous game by, again, slowing down the play right in front of Haaland. What is wrong with this man, really? What is wrong with him? Now I think I know how Arsenal fans feel when they see their team get knocked out from cup competitions. It's Amad Diallo on the right in the penalty box. Oh my god! Oh, that was ooh such. That was quite a bit of effort to bring the ball all the way in. He actually got it to the feet of Brian and Mbumo, but it just ricocheted off, and now it's going to be a goal kick. That was a really good effort from Amad Diallo there. If Brian and Mbumo could have anticipated that and let the ball through to Zirkzee, I think we could have been at 3-1. Oh, but it's going to be a corner to Man United. Ryan Mbumo to take the corner, whips it in. Punched away by Donnarumma. Oh! The ball fell to Bruno Fernandes, who took a shot, and the shot was slowed down by City's defense, intercepting, and almost landed for Casemiro, but it's gone out of play. Oh wait, it fell to Casemiro, but he wasn't able to make any sort of good contact with it. Back in the day when I first started supporting Man United, we could be 2-3 nil down, and there would still be some hope of last minute goals to equalize and all that. But with this current United team, I don't think so. Patrick Dogu takes a shot. Oh my goodness, what is with these guys and skying the effort? Why can't? Is it so difficult to keep the shot low? These guys are professional players, man. How are you guys not able to keep the shot low? See, at the end of the day, Ruben Amorim is just going to point to the stats and say, look, we've had this much of possession. We've had this many shots on target. What is the point of having so many chances when you're not able to convert? City in possession again with 4 minutes left in regulation time. Savinho, the number 26 for Man City. They really need to work on their finishing. Yep, agreed. Well, there's two more substitutions for City. Erling Haaland is coming off, but the damage is already done, so he can have an early shower and just relax, pick up his bonus for goals scored. you know and it's also Nico O'Reilly. Oh, sorry, it's going to be Erling Haaland and Bernardo Silva who's coming off, and Nathan Ake and Oscar Bob, or is he Oliver Bob, who comes on here for City to close this game out. United have been dispossessed, but Zirkzee is gone down here. It's going to be a free kick for Man United within their own half. Kobe Menu. Matthijs de Ligt. As we approach the end of regulation time, please do be reminded to follow us here. Uh, at Nagaraja Studios on YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram. We do advertise for the live watch alongs on our Instagram page. You can follow our Instagram stories on the eve of match day, on match day itself, to be to know if and to if we will be doing the live watch along for that particular match. Our TikTok page is more for comedy content, both English and in Tamil. If you have made it this far and you're a rival fan who wants to see more of United fans' tears, please do contribute to uh, please do contribute via the link in our description. Any amount will be helpful. If you want to see a United fans' tears in 4K or higher resolution with better sound, please do contribute. If you are a United fan, just help a bro out, yeah? Please do contribute in the link in description. It's Brian and Mbumo. Ahmad Diallo faked the City defense, but it's ricocheted back into play. It's Kobe Mainu, dispossessed by City's defense. Ball's gone out for a United throw-in, I believe. So it's going to be 4 minutes of added time here. And they're showing Sir Jim Ratcliffe looking on quite despondently. I think some serious conversations do have to be had. Enough is enough. It's, oh my god, it's City with yet their last attempt. Oh my god, they've just, whew. The ball has just gone across the face of the goal and it's gone out for a United throw-in, quickly taken here. The ball's gone out for a goal kick to be taken by Altai Binder. So like what I was saying earlier, I think Ruben Amorim has to really consider dropping this formation, at least for the sake of the fans and our mental health. I wouldn't say he's a bad coach in general, but something does need to change. He cannot continue to justify this formation by just using stats. Oh, look, we are first in the league for most chances created. But when the chances created are not translating into goals, it doesn't matter. You see, at the end of the day, this is a results-based business. And the fans just want to win. Whether we scrape it over the line in a 1-0 or, play out a 5-goal thriller in a 3-2, we just want to win. And even if we lose, not to lose like this, 3-0 on Derby Day, Bruno Fernandes put it up for a cross for Patrick Dogu, who got onto a header, but not enough power, and it just goes across, and the direction, no power and no direction, it just went across the face of goal. It's going to be a goal kick with less than 2 minutes left in extra time. The game's probably going to finish 3-0. I hope City don't find a fourth in these last 2 minutes. It's Man City on the attack again. Manchester United's defense just standing around ball watching. Altai Binder actually makes a decent save here. It's gone out for a corner. Nobody's going, like in that last attempt, nobody went in for the ball. They just stood around waiting for him to make a pass or take a shot and try to get in the middle of that. It's going to be a throw in for Man United near their corner flag. And yep, that is the end of the match. The whistle's been blown. That is, man, the match ends. Manchester City 3, Man United 0 here at the Etihad Stadium. It's a disappointing performance, really. The tears have dried up. Have a good day, mate. I mean, I know, right? It's no longer upsetting anymore. I mean, sure, we are upset a little bit, but it's just not. It doesn't hurt that much anymore. I think we've kind of gotten seasoned to the pain here. Anyway, thanks Ash for joining the live. Really appreciate all your interactions. Okay, I think we all know that despite Amorim's loyalty and allegiance to this particular formation, this downfall, this downhill journey has to come to a stop at some point, and that can only be done in there has to be a change somewhere. Either he has to change his formation or he has to go. Also send you some coffee money. Hey, cheers, buddy. Really appreciate that. Unfortunately, I'm not able to see how much you've done, how much you've contributed at this time, because as what I said earlier, I haven't been able to put up. I was thinking of putting up the contribution notifications down at the bottom left corner, but I haven't actually figured out how to do that at this point. But thanks for your contribution. And if you've left us a message, we will give your message a shout out in the next live watch along. So yeah, back to the analysis. I think either he has to change the formation, or really he should consider leaving, because you cannot simply stick to your guns based on statistics that do not translate into results. We have a number of quality players at this point. Brian Mbumo, Benjamin Sheshko, Bruno Fernandes, Matthias de Ligt, Mazraoui, all players who are proven in other leagues, in the Champions League, in the Europa League. These guys are solid players. There shouldn't be a reason why we struggle to come up with a decent result. I mean, there shouldn't be a reason why we have to struggle to come up with a decent result. And you see, Man City, they brought in Donnarumma and they immediately started him in the next available match. But we had to take so long to introduce Sheshko. And even when we did get a replacement keeper, we got rid of the problem, you see. We shipped out Onana to Trabzonspor, right? We got in a replacement. right? And we don't play him. He could have, if he is that much better than Onana and Bahender, he could have made a difference today. He might have made his name. He could have become an instant fan favorite just like that. On the flip side, if he had messed up, right? We would be, the fans would immediately get on his back and be like, hey, oh my god, we've wasted this money. So maybe they were trying to protect him. Maybe that's fair. But this formation, three at the back, right? You cannot put three at the back when you are coming up against an opposition known for their pace, physical strength in the form of Haaland, and their pace in the form of Bernardo Silva, Jeremy Doku, and when you bring on Harry Maguire towards the end, you have to recognize that Maguire is not a pacey defender. You cannot put him in the heart of a back three and expect him to be able to keep up with Erling Haaland. You see? So either you've got to go into a market for a pacey defender. If you want to tap into your sporting links, get a Gonzalo Ignacio, you know, or get a younger defender who can actually outmuscle or at the very least outpace Erling Haaland. That would make sense. And you got to solve this, and surely this midfield issue has to be solved. I mean, I get it, you're trying to protect Kobe Menu and all that, but there has to be a different situation, right? I mean, there has to be a different solution. I mean, the Turkish market and the Saudi Arabian market is still open. Maybe there are some options there. If we are going to wait until January, I myself, I'm a very, I'm a kind of old school, the Barclays man kind of thing. Like, I grew up on the 4-4-2 and all of that. I think we do have players to we have players who are able to play in a 4-4-2, or at least the 4-2-2-2 thing, the where the wingers are slightly up, where the wingers are not exactly in line with the midfielders and they're slightly upwards. Why don't we try a 4-4-2 and put both Sheshko and Zirkzee, start both Sheshko and Zirkzee, and then you can start the game with Fernandes as well as Casemiro, with a view to bring off Casemiro at halftime. At least Casemiro brings the defensive strength where Ugarte seems to lack a little bit right now. So that's that. Oh my goodness. I need to go and cool off a bit before I hit the bed. 3-0. Honestly, if for United fans who wake up, right, and see the scoreline, it is going to be, it's just going to be bad, right? There's no sugarcoating this shit, but I think there were glimpses of potential, yet again unrealized potential, where we were just let down by finishing. So for those of y'all who may watch this, later, as a rewatch or a first time watch early in the morning, please do follow us on Instagram and TikTok. Our advertisements for the upcoming live watch alongs will be displayed on our Instagram stories. We are Nagaraja at Nagaraja Studios on YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. Our TikTok page is for a different brand of content. There's more of entertainment, really. Comedy videos in English and Tamil for the Singaporean market. Uh, if you have stayed this far, please do consider contributing to both rival fans and Man United fans. Please do consider contributing uh, to help us grow. We are striving to provide better and better productions with every live watch along. You can contribute to us via the link in description. And we have been Nagaraja Studios, and this was the Manchester United derby. Man City versus Man United kicked off at